Hello, and welcome to episode 9 of my tiny bookshop series. So um we've done Halloween or the Fall Fear Fest, and we've wrapped up the season of autumn. So we are on to winter. Okay, so another season of selling books. We shall see what it holds. The far beach we now cannot get to for this season, so that's been locked. But we have plenty of other places we could go. And what I might also do is redecorate my shop. So let's see what we got. We got no events today, so that's fine. And what have I got for books? Probably do with some more fact books. Okay, cool. That's good. And then I think we're good overall. And then how are we doing for money? We're doing pretty good for money. So, let's see. For the wind chime, plus 1% to kids sale chance. Okay. That could be cool. There's also the coffee machine, but I'm kind of thinking the wind chime would be kind of nice. So yeah, let's go to X. And we can do a little bit of decorating. We can take some of these spooky decorations down. Oops. Let's see. I can take out the cauldron and take that out. I might keep the candlestick. It's just really pretty, isn't it? Ooh, and I like these too. Let's take that out. Oh, yes, and we have the grimoire as well, so we could add that somewhere. Where can we put that? We can put that there, maybe. And let's see what else. The wind chime somewhere. Let's put the wind chime there. And then we might just put like a plant or something near the entrance as well. Like this fern. Yeah. That looks pretty nice. I like the fairy lights as well. I think that'll be good. So we can maybe do that for now. That should be a good start. We might want to decorate it later in the month for the holidays or whatever. So we'll see. But I'm trying to get my bearings now and think about where we could go. I'm gonna try to think if we need to go to the lighthouse still. But I also kind of want to go to the Mega Marche. Do we need to go there later? I don't know. Okay. Let's go to the Mega Marche. Because I think it's Monday today, isn't it? Yeah. And they like crime and drama. Okay. And we'll add a few fact books. And some fantasy too, because you never know. Another classic or two. And we'll add some kids' books. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on here. Okay, we've got somebody already arriving. A few people on their way here as well, so that's nice. And here's Klaus saying, "Yo, I'm really glad you rented this parking spot here, you know? It's cool to have someone to hang out with during breaks." Speaking of, you know who else is super happy that you rented here? My boss, Cassie. She says we've been getting more customers since you set up shop, which is why she wants me to invite you to come on Monday. Okay, so attend the Mega Savings Day. Challenge unlocked. Okay. We always have this thing called Mega Savings Day. There's loads of discounts to rope in more customers. I mean, it's quite stressful for me and the gang here, but for you, it should be pretty lucrative, eh? Yeah, I think so. We're gonna find out anyways. Okay, let's help him out. Gotta get some inspo. I only want nonfiction. Also, I need something about travel. Okay. So we could do this one. We're living in Alaska, which is a chilling page turner, so I don't know if they're looking exactly for that. There's also by train through Spain. That sounds kind of cool. Let's go for this one. Yeah, great. If there's like any, yeah, I can do a little bit of recycling here and there. Oh, and here's Tilde. Hello, dear. I came by to tell you that my hip surgery is on Friday. I will be staying in hospital for about 3 weeks because the wonderful staff will assist with my rehabilitation as well. Of course, I've packed as many books as I could. I'll have to stay entertained somehow. But others might not be blessed with such a big home library as myself, so I'm sure it'd be quite worthwhile to sell to the patients and hospital staff, and I'd appreciate your visits. Okay, so we've unlocked the hospital area. Challenge unlocked. Yep. So we can visit the hospital maybe tomorrow. But I also have something a little more delicate to discuss. I can't leave my poor old cat alone for such a long time. The neighbors offered to feed her, but she needs company too. Would you consider taking care of her for me, just for the time being? Yes, sounds great. Thank you. Her name is Freya. And don't worry, she really is easygoing. Sometimes might even say lazy. Okay, cool. She's lazy and loves to be around books. So while in the shop, plus 4% to drama sale chance and plus 1 second's inspiration duration. Okay, sounds great. Okay, and she's on the chair, which is wonderful, right next to the dog. So hopefully they get along. Okay. Let's see. So, dear, anything I haven't read yet? I want something with a political message, and I usually go for 21st century publications. I'm a fan of books like On Beauty. Ooh, something. Okay, so let's go with 21st century publications. That should help narrow things down. Was that one? Published $9.99. Oh, that's Beowulf. Okay. I was just looking at the publication date and did a double take. Okay. Well, none of those are 21st century. Oh, what's this one? Dinosaurs and Other Prehistoric Life. I'm not sure that's quite what she's looking for. A poetic journey through heartbreak and healing, and the hurt and love that comes with 21st century womanhood. Interesting. Okay. This is another 21st century publication, but it is more of a crime novel. What was this one? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, young adult fantasy series. I'm not quite sure that's what we're looking at. Okay, published in 2002, but it's a publication of a ancient Greek writer. Okay. Okay, ghost stories from the grave. Here's well, this is true beauty, not on beauty. Okay. And what's over here? Okay, this might work. Normal people talking about their socioeconomic differences. Let's give it a try. Oh no, okay. Oh well. We shall carry on with selling our books. What a week. I want something short and sweet, and I'm partial to a good crime novel, but plot twists are usually a bit too exciting for me. I always get confused by like I don't want a plot twist, and I kind of think those are like a normal part of crime novels. Like most of them usually have a plot twist. That's kind of what makes them exciting, but I don't know. Okay, let's see what we can do, see what we can find. Also something short and sweet, so that might help us out as well. Let's also look at like the page count. Well, this one's short and sweet, but I'm not really sure that's really what they're looking for. I'm a little bit stumped by this one. I just don't quite know. It wouldn't be that, because that's like too many pages. Yeah. And then, again, I'm not quite sure what short and sweet necessarily means. Like, would that be under 200 pages or under 100 pages, something like that? Okay, so this person's facing trial. Would that maybe count as like a crime novel? I don't know. Let's give it a try. I'm probably not right. Oh yeah, okay, great. Yeah. I had the word criminal in it, so there we go. Okay, well, there we go. We are done. Looks like we made some money too. Oh, well, technically we didn't, according to the update from our local bookseller. A total of negative 5 coins, but that's because I bought those wind chimes, probably. So yeah, we can maybe check out the hospital, or check it out later on once Tilde goes into the hospital. Let's see what we got here. So I'm kind of running low on fantasy. Let's maybe get some more of that. Yeah, good. Okay, then we've got a candlestick for sale as well, so that's something to think about. Okay, right. Okay, and sunny today and then snow tomorrow. So it'll be snowy at the waterfront square. I'm gonna head to the lighthouse and see what kind of potential progress or challenge or whatever is going on there. Drama, crime, and fantasy. Okay. And I think that's everything. Okay, great. Okay, so we're at the lighthouse on this chilly winter's day. The sheep are still looking super adorable and cozy and fluffy. So I love that. Let's give the kitty cat some love. There you go. And we'll pet Buddy the dog too. Good boy, Buddy. Oh yeah, feeling the love. Woof. Aw. I don't think there's anything else over here. Doesn't look like it. We've got some people over here. Beware the tides of March. I think it's the Ides of March. Not the tides of March, the Ides of March. Oh no, I missed helping that customer because I was having too much fun getting distracted there. I wouldn't mind some culinary inspiration. Something poetic would be nice. I couldn't find anything at the library. Oh, say, okay, so something culinary. So we'll go to like fact books or travel. Yeah, that's architecture. Here you go. Cook Korean, a comic book with recipes. Okay, great. And there's Tomasz. Ah, there's our brand new executive producer. Glad to have you on board. All right, first off, we need stage lights. I could only find 2 options on such short notice. We could get 4 off-brand PAR lamps with a slight chance of overheating on sale for 35 coins. On the other hand, I found a pair of quality lanterns that don't have terrible reviews for 60. Should we get the off-brand lights or the high-quality one? You currently have 732 coins with you. Let's go for the quality option. That's not too much extra. Wow, thank you. These will make for great ambience. Thanks again for helping out. Okay, cool. So we've started helping him out with the project. Did you get anything new coming in? I want a book with a coming-of-age plotline, and you usually can't go wrong with a good YA novel. However, I get nightmares easily, so no horror stories for me. Okay, so coming-of-age, YA, not a horror story. Okay, let's see what we can do. Not The Stand, not Beowulf, probably not Dracula. I'm not sure that's considered a coming-of-age novel. Let's see what else is going on. Okay, well, this is a dark YA fantasy series. I don't know if that would be considered like a coming of age novel. It's probably not a horror story, so we'll think about that one. Okay, so this is like a haunted story fit for young readers. That's interesting. So again, I don't know if that's really, if that ticks the box of being like a coming of age plot line. it's a haunted story, but it's fit for young readers, so probably not considered a horror story. So we'll think about that. That might be too scary. Probably not the Chronicles of Narnia series. Acting students, okay. And then a Game of Thrones. And I don't think either of those are going to work. So I'm gonna try this one. No, too scary. Okay. All right. Are they still acting? Yes. They're still doing something over there. Okay. We're gonna close up shop. Okay, so again, I was spending money more than I was making it, but that's okay. It's nice to help out the townspeople with their different projects and things. So I'll probably get this mixed assortment. Yeah, cool. And we can go to the waterfront fish market. And let's see what's popular. Travel, fact, and fantasy. Okay. I'll add a little bit of drama as well. Okay. We'll go with that. Oh, and it's snowing. Okay. Let us begin. And we'll chat with Walt. Have a look, matey. Okay. I don't really want to spend anything right now. I feel bad not giving him that much business, but I do have other things to think about right now, so I think we're just gonna pass. Let's see what else I can potentially pick up and recycle. Okay. What's the scuttlebutt? I wouldn't mind reading another travel guide. I could go for a new pastime. Okay, so let's look at the travel options. So we have In Search of the Most Beautiful Islands in the World, The Book of Tea, Travels in East Africa, Adventures of a Wild Child, Discovering the Greater Buxton Region. Let's go for this one. Yeah, nice. Alright, well, we're just chilling out and selling some books. We've sold 4 out of 9 travel books, so that's pretty good. 1 drama, no crime yet. A few fantasy books. Okay, it's interesting to see the progress so far. And here's Tilde. You look relaxed. Have you gotten around to taking a break yet? I'm not sure what to do. Why don't you spend some time at the beach and take a stroll? And there's always old Tilde if you want some company. Other than that, how are you faring today? I see that the shop is doing well. I quite like your selection. Let me see if there's anything I haven't read yet. Okay. Okay. Well, there you go. It was fairly quick. Off we go. Okay. I think we're good in terms of our books, so I'm not going to buy any. So I think we're gonna probably we could go back to the lighthouse. We'll continue with that drama project. Drama, crime, and fantasy. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay. We'll go with that. And here we are. It's not snowing this time. We'll just have a look around. How are these people doing? Okay, yeah, they're still not quite. Not the tides of March, the Ides of March. What's an Ide? It's a good question. It's like the middle of the month or something. Guys, can we get back on track? Okay, line. Okay. I need to get back and help this person out. Okay. Anything hot off the press? Give me one of those huge tomes, with more than 700 pages. However, magic usually doesn't enchant me. Okay, so maybe we'll go to classics first and see if there's something huge. Doesn't look like it. Okay, maybe crime or drama. A Game of Thrones, fantasy. Let's see what else. I'll put that on the short list, but we will see. There are some that are close to 700 pages, but I don't know. What about this one? St. Buxton, the Myth, the Legend, the Truth. Let's give him this one. Yeah, okay, great. Okay, somebody needs inspiration. I'm on the hunt for a good encyclopedia. I can't get enough of the Royal Horticultural Society Encyclopedia of Gardening. I couldn't find anything at the library. Okay, so let's look at the fact books and see what we've got. We've got Encyclopedia Bookstonia Volume 5. How about that one? Yes, great. Great. Oh, hey, I just had a meeting with our set designer. Yes, he happens to also be my older brother, but that doesn't mean the set pieces won't come at a cost. But he has offered me two possible concepts. We could get the necessary prop knives plus a simple curtain he would set up as a backdrop for 49 coins. Or if we don't want to look like amateurs, he can throw in some fake blood on top of the knives and build us three painted backdrops that could be changed between scenes, all for the low price of 99 coins. Okay. What do you think? Should we go for the simplistic look or for the premium scenery? Oh, oh, you know what? Let's just go for the high quality. See, I knew you had good taste. I'll go tell my brother to get started right away. Okay. I, I, I don't know. I might as well spend the money. Did you get anything new in? Give me a book about plants or rocks or animals, as long as it's about nature. Also, I usually prefer factual books. Okay, so let's do that. The sea around us. What about this? Yes. All right, we're getting done with the day. We've sold out of the drama books. That's nice. Okay, and we're back up to 630 coins, so that's not too bad. Okay, now today is Tilda's surgery, so we can go to the hospital area. And again, I think I'm pretty good on books, so I'm not too fussed about getting more right now. So we don't know what will be popular at the hospital, so I'll just try to do an even spread, or mostly an even spread. Oh, where's the one that I'm missing? Oh, I see. Yeah, we'll try that. Okay. Nice. Let's open it up. Okay, we have collected a stamp. Great. So we could talk to these people. So did you hear? What about Dr. Cruz? Yeah, apparently he... Observant radiologist. Shh, out in front of everyone. Observant radiologist says, oh, hi there, you're new. Meddling receptionist says, ah, so you're that bookseller we've heard so much about. Nosy pharmacist says, welcome to Bookston General. How's business? Heard anything interesting recently? Okay, so sell 50 books at the hospital. The Fuel the Rumor Mill challenge. Okay, give the staff at the hospital something interesting to talk about, like books. Wonderful. We'd love to know some of the chatter from your shop. Okay, good to know. Okay, and this person needs some help. What's up? All the world's a stage, so give me a play. I'm not really much of a pop science reader, though. Okay. Okay, so let's look for plays. We'll start with classics. Okay. What about drama? What's that one? Okay. Yes, Shakespeare. Yes, how very theatrical. Yep. Oh, and here's Miriam, looking very distressed. Ah, are you here to ask after Tilde? The surgery has apparently gone well, but I've not been able to see her yet. I'm afraid it will take a few more hours until she's well enough for visitors, but her caregivers have assured me that we should be able to look in on her in the evening. I'm it is still quite worrying, is it not? I'm very aware of the risks that come with a surgery like this, so I'm having trouble going home. Maybe, yes, I should wait inside until we have more news. Would you join me after your work is done? I'm sure Tilda would like to see you. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, and somebody else needs assistance? Ouch, my back. I'd like a must-read classic piece of literature. And I'm a crime fan. Yep, love crimes, but I'd prefer a story without a plot twist. Yeah, I'm a little bit stumped by this idea of of a crime novel without a plot twist, but I don't know. Like, let's see here. Because that feels like a book with a plot twist, right? It's gotta be. Okay, and then a narrativized version of a historical murder case. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if that would have a plot twist or not. And this one I feel like there would be plot twists. Not sure if this one would have a plot twist. And I'm not sure if that's really considered like a crime novel, even though it's under the crime section. I'm not sure. Feels more like just like a horror story. Um, let's try this one. Yeah, okay. Okay, I desperately need a new book. I don't mind a bit of a fright. I typically pick books from a series, and I quite like a thrilling story. Okay, let's see. Well, this would be a book in a series, and it would be thrilling. Don't know about like the whole fright clue, but we can shortlist it. There's that one. Again, also a George R.R. Martin book. This is the fourth entry in the Olympian Fantasy series. Okay. Also, that's a series, but probably not what they're looking for because I don't think it would have like a scary kind of aspect to it. Okay. And then this is like the Hunger Games series as well. So that would also be thrilling. I might go for this one. Yes. Okay. Okay, so we sold 21 out of 50 books in the 50 book challenge. So that's nice. And we've sold out of drama books, so we can confidently say that those are quite popular. Crime as well. And we've sold 3 out of 6 classic, a 5 out of 7 fact. Okay, and let's go visit Tilde. Miriam greets you by the building's entrance, impatiently shooing you along in the direction of the lifts. She still looks tired, but her hair is pulled into a tight bun again, and her clothes have been smoothed in an effort to look fresh. Like most hospitals, this building is a maze of white hallways that all look the same. Miriam, however, leads the way without hesitation. With a slight prick in your chest, you wonder how many times she has been here before, worried about a loved one. Finally, the two of you knock politely on the white door of a patient room and quietly head inside. The first hospital bed you see isn't Tilda's. A woman of similar age greets you with a crinkled smile over her gossip magazine. Of course, Tilda has the bed by the window. You pass by a separating curtain that is only half drawn and finally relax for the first time. You can feel Miriam do the same beside you as both of you see Tilda awake and smiling, although clearly groggy from a recent nap. You are all right. Of course I am silly. I told you I would be. I'm being treated like royalty here, despite any my moral objections to any such institution. The only thing lacking in this place is entertainment. My eyes are a little too tired for reading, so I have been relying solely on Giselle's delightful stories here. Oh, of course. I should have known you wouldn't be able to rest for even a minute. I rest enough, darling. In fact, I do nothing but rest. But would it be too much to ask of my young visitor to fetch me a few things before the next visit? Anything you'd like. How kind of you, dearie. I appreciate you helping out. Now, I've been telling Giselle about my favorite board game. Could you pick it up from the Mega Marche for us? Okay, so I've got a supermarket errand to run. Good, thank you, dear. And thank you for coming to visit me. It really was lovely to see you today. Yes, thank you for coming with me. Now, please give us a moment alone. Okay, so new memory, emotional support. Miriam would never admit it, but she was really scared, and you were there for her. Wonderful. Glad we could help. Okay, and off we go. Okay, so it's Saturday. It doesn't say that we're having the flea market today. So I'm just kind of curious, yeah. Maybe because Tilda's in the hospital. So let's go back and see. I could probably do with more crime books at this point, but I'm not sure there are any. Let's go for this one. There you go. That's better. So let's actually go to the Mega Marche and pick up that board game that she wanted. I guess we could do that. So, crime and drama. Okay. I'll add another fact book or two. Okay. Well, there's people still wandering around despite the snow. It's not going to stop them from getting some good deals. Well, what a week. I'm looking for a fresh whodunit. Also, I'm looking for a crime novel. I'm obsessed, but try not to give me something too obscure. Okay. Um, right. A fresh whodunit. So maybe something more recent than Agatha Christie, maybe. Maybe something like that. That's great. Okay. Let's see what help Harper needs. Hi. Can I get a book? I would like an encyclopedia for reference, and I like niche books for the most part. I really enjoyed On the Natural Flora of Buxtonborough. Okay, let's see what we can find for a fact book or an encyclopedia. I don't see any encyclopedias, but we'll see. I'm kind of wondering about medieval carpentry. Oh, okay. So she really did want like an actual encyclopedia. I didn't know if she just wanted something that was a fact book that might be an encyclopedia. Oh, and here's Klaus saying, "Heyo, how's it going? I hear you went to visit Tilde in the hospital. How's she doing?" We're all thinking of her during the surgery day, you know? So if there's anything we can do to help, I hope she lets us know. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Miriam called ahead and said to give you this. Wonderful. We got the board game. This highly competitive strategy board game is Tilda's favorite. Okay.
Yeah.
I hear it's Tilda's favorite. Give her my best, okay? I already miss our little chats at the checkout. Anyway, how are things? I'm still the same, songwriting whenever I can, although it's going a lot easier these days. Moira has some amazing ideas, and collaborating with her is always the best. But I still thought I'd come by to see what else I can find, inspo-wise. So do you have any super niche topics for me? Something no one else reads? Ooh, okay, something super niche. Hi, mate. I'm obsessed with outer space, and I usually prefer factual books. Do you have anything like Anathem? Okay. A sci-fi novel for anyone who read 1864's Journey to the Center of the Earth and thought not enough dinosaurs. Okay, interesting. Oh, that's not really sci-fi. Game of Thrones. What's that one? Oh, that's more um, drama. Okay, I don't think any of that's gonna work, but let's keep going. I, Robot. I mean that would be sci-fi. But is it outer space? And also they're saying factual books. So goodness. Okay, yeah, this is interstellar trade conflict. Yeah, let's give this one a try. Yeah, okay. That works. Whoa, interesting. Yeah, I'll have a look at a deepness in the sky. Okay, great. Oh, and somebody else needs help. Hi, hello. I want something in a historical setting and even at my age, I still enjoy a good kids book. I can't get enough of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Okay. Maybe Heidi. Yes, I like that it deals with the past. Okay, great. Okay. Well, I think that about covers it for the day. So we've done pretty well. We've sold several crime novels and drama, and we managed to get the board game as well. So we can go back to the hospital, make more sales, and give that to Tilda. So I think that's where I'm going to wrap it up for this episode, and we can begin week 2 of winter in the next episode. And hopefully, Tilda will continue to improve, and we can just continue helping the townspeople with their requests. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.